spiritual psychology? How is it different from regular psychology? And probably one of the main differences is that regular psychology gives a kind of autonomy to the mind and to the thoughts and to what's happening in thinking, to the stories. And spiritual psychology allows for all of that and even prioritizes all of that which is outside of the stories and the thoughts and the ideas and the beliefs and the concepts. It doesn't cancel them out, it just looks, puts its emphasis on what else is there. When we're very, very identified with the minds and with our stories and with our thoughts, and we look out towards what else is there, which is not thought and not mind and not story, it can look like a kind of, it can be fear, first of all, which means that immediately it freezes as if it's nothing. But if we really allow it, then what opens up is a sense of mystery. It's mysterious. It's mysterious in the sense that it's not thinkable. You can't think the space between thought. But there's another shift which is much more, even deeper than that, once you look at what's not a thought and not mind, not thinking, which is the shift to feeling, shift to being. Conventional psychology often comes from the perspective that your thoughts create your feelings. And if you think good and positive and happy, then you will feel good and positive and happy. And while it's true that positive thoughts can open up the possibility for positive feelings, just the possibility, it would seem to be much more true that the nature of our feelings, the feelings that we are feeling whether or not we want to or not, are creating our thoughts. Our thoughts are born out of our feelings. So on the level of feeling, there's something very, very interesting happening. You know, we can think ourselves to almost like an automatic pilot driving a plane. Like we go out and we need to go somewhere different from our normal route, and we end up going our normal route because to another place completely because we're an automatic pilot. Thoughts have this way of bringing us completely out of life into a kind of automatic pattern. In that they're not really here, they're not now. They're not happening now. They kind of have a life of their own which we're identified with, and they carry us along without our really having a presence in it. Feelings can only happen now. We can't feel something later. We can't feel our anger yesterday. The moment we feel our anger yesterday, we're feeling it now. The moment we feel our joy tomorrow, the joy is now. They can only be now, our feelings. They move beyond this structure of past, present, future. They move more into what is here in the present moment, into the level of being, feeling whatever is. There's a helplessness in that, though. Because feelings are in the now, they need to be felt in the now, and until they're felt in the now, they don't go away. Meaning, if we refuse to feel a feeling because something very hurtful happened, set up all the pain centers in our brain, and we refuse to feel it, we don't want to feel that feeling, it will wait until we are there now to feel the feeling. And all the time it's waiting, it's creating a certain kind of thought pattern. In this case, where we refuse to feel a feeling, the thoughts are often based on not feeling the feeling, all the reasons why not. Either because this is more interesting, or I'd rather watch TV, or I'd rather make other people responsible because this is not my feeling in the first place. But all of those thoughts are throwing us out of our own center, out of our own power, out of life. And these feelings that we refuse to feel will wait, miraculously, decades if necessary. If we lose somebody as a child, as I did, and we don't, which we can't, feel those feelings and in that moment as a child, and nobody around us wants us to feel those feelings will be as fresh and as new in the now, 30 years later, 40 years later, 50 years later, in the now, waiting to be felt. They don't get pushed back in the thought timeline to it's 3 decades ago. They're fresh and new now, always until they're felt now. So the wonder of being here is the mystery which is between the thoughts. There's the wonder which is found in this attitude towards the feelings that we haven't allowed ourselves to feel. So how do you feel a feeling that you're not allowed yourself to feel? It's the same with the thoughts. You go with the space around. You go with the unfeelable. You give it space. You create a spaciousness in being. You move into the wonder of actually being here. What am I? What is this? What is this sensation of feeling? It has a wonder in it. It's not an old known thing. How could it be known we didn't feel it yet? It's got wonder in it. It's beyond the habit. It seems to be beyond recognition, but the amazing thing about wonder is when you move with the wonder of being, what begins to reveal itself is so familiar. It's so close to home. It's like little bits and pieces of your feeling self begin to come home. It feels good, it can feel painful, but at the same time it can feel incredibly true. Another layer we have, and another word from mystery to wonder, is in the sheer physical body of being here. You can only be in your physical body also now, and you can only be in your physical body here. And here, there's an English word which I don't know if it exists in Hebrew, which is awe. Awe is like mystery and wonder in pure seeing, pure feeling. Awe. It's the awe, A-W-E, of that which is beyond how any form that you could know or feel yourself to be, but nevertheless is intimately part of who you are. It's the awe of sheer beauty. It's close to miracle. What? Yeah. And this is very, very close to the physical level. The physical, just as the feeling level contains the mental level, the physical level actually contains the feeling level. It's a strange thing, but if you scratch yourself on the face, this is activating the same areas of the brain as if you feel something. Physical sensation is what we've got. It's not only now, it's also here. And it's kind of awesome. It's awesome to be in a body here and now. First it can feel a strangeness, like we're visiting ourselves from somewhere else. Where did I come from? How did I get to be here now? Then what can open up is a sense of awe. And as this sense of awe opens up, you're not you anymore, you're not a separate person. There is this separate, awesome thing happening, which is your body, here and now. But this person with the pain and with the thoughts is not that important anymore. It's just the crest of something so much more, which you are. we are able to come into our physical body by degrees, more and more deeply, and it's a beautiful, awesome process. It's why we're here. When we're dead, we can't do that so easily. We have to come back to another body. This is why we're here. Each time we move a little bit more deeply into the physical, our nervous system gets excited. But the second, third, fourth time, it gets less excited because it begins to trust it. Not that trust it in a sense it's going to be here forever. It's not. It's passing, like everything physical is changing form all the time. But it begins to trust that it's really okay to celebrate being here, to be in the wonder of being here. And the nervous system begins to relax. And without even noticing it in a very, very normal way, we become more here. Because we don't get this excitement from it anymore, and then we can go deeper in. The beauty is that, spiritually seen, and in terms of spiritual psychology, it's not a dead end or a dead thing in the body. The more deeply you go in, the more spiritual you become. It's not a thing at all. It's alive. It's pure energy. It's pure unity.